you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sri Lakshmi and I talk about everything these days because it's quarantine and we're all bored. So I just thought this YouTube channel right now, from Beauty on a Budget, we're going to do a very different series wherein every weekend I'm going to be posting about something or the other related to our lives, something that I have found out recently, something that I do, so that you could get inspired by it, or you could start and try the same thing. You can also share your ideas and we can talk about it, and I'll tell you my opinion about it, where we just bond, because I feel in today's time it's very important to have that kind of a bonding, because we're all going through this sad lockdown where we don't even get to talk to our friends too much and all that. So before getting into our video for today, I wanted to have a quick apologies note. I'm really sorry for the last video. I did not realize that my phone was not working, like the microphone of my phone was not working, so the video sound quality is very bad. Like, I just realized only when my parents told me about it, because the series that I'm doing right now, they're pure uncut versions where I am not editing even a single bit of the series. It's completely shot at one shot and there's no editing that goes in. I mean, like, you might think that I don't want to work hard, but then it's not about that. It's about the fact that, I want to put through from these videos what I exactly feel to it. I don't want to keep it fake at all. I wanted to keep it natural. Like, there are mistakes that might happen. I might stammer, I might repeat the same thing, but then that's just like a friend talking to you. That's it. So I just wanted it to be that way. I wanted to be a friend who's there for you, to help you out with what I do and tell you what I do with my routines. Like, it would be basically like me talking to an XYZ friend of mine, a very good friend of mine. That's all. Now, to getting back to today's video is about how to get rid of pimples and how to have a good skincare routine and all that. So today, first things first that I wanted to tell you is basically that first, know your skin type. That's very important. Everyone has a different skin type, and a product that suits me might not necessarily suit you, even if you have the same skin type. Like, for example, suppose I have an oily skin and you also have oily skin, but then if suppose a particular cream suits me, it's not necessary that it suits you. So it's very important for us to realize that and then do our skincare routines and make our skincare routines accordingly. Secondly, okay, for the first thing first, I wanted to give you an example. So basically what happened is, me and my sister, we're twins. So I'm basically a twin, and we basically have moreover the same kind of a skin type, where both of us are allergic to besan. We are all allergic to the same kind of things, and like, that's one thing. Like, besan might be good, very good for a lot of you, but then me and my sister are allergic to it. We can't apply it on our face. We would like develop rashes, very, very bad rashes, and then would be itching ourselves like gorillas over here. So we do not use besan anymore, whereas there was a point where we used to use besan. So again, that's one thing that we should remember, because we used a particular product before and it worked miracles on us before. It's not necessary that it works again on us, because I used to use it before and I used to be all fine with it, but then I developed an allergy as and when I grew up, and now I can't use it on my skin. I can eat it, but then I cannot use it on my skin. And yeah, so another thing is that even if you guys have the same kind of skin, you might have some allergies which is not common to your sister. This is because you developed it from your parents probably, or you developed it eventually on the path, whereas she did not. Like, my mom is allergic to glycerin on her face, so me and my mom, we don't use Pierce, the soap, because it has glycerin. And I mean, like, every soap and every cream and everything has glycerin in a small quantity, but as soon as the amount of glycerin increases a lot, like in Pierce soap it's a lot, we can't take it and we grow allergic to it and our skin breaks out. So this is something that I have got from my mom, but she hasn't. It's normal. So she started using glycerin, and I was aware that I was allergic to glycerin, but then she started using glycerin mixed with rose water on her face every day. This really helped her get rid of her pimple marks and all that. So I am not talking anything bad about it. In fact, it worked miracles on her, and I would literally recommend it to you guys, but then not really tell you guys that no, you should use it and guarantee you that 100% it will work, because then what happened is I tried it, and because I'm allergic to glycerin, but I was ignorant about that, I was like, no, it worked amazing for her, it should work amazing for me as well. But then things didn't work out that way, and I had a very bad breakout, like a very, very bad breakout, where I had spots coming up, and I am a very stupid person when it comes to having pimples. What I really do is break them. I can't stop myself, but I break them, and that's very bad. Like, that's something I would not advise, but then I know there are a lot of girls who still do it because it's satisfying, it's tempting, and it's annoying. So yeah, and then I had a very bad breakout, sorry, not breakup, what am I even talking about? You need a boyfriend to break up, anyhow. So I had a very bad breakout, and then what happened was I realized it's because of the glycerin. I understood that there's something wrong in my skincare routine, and I changed the entire thing, and eventually I realized I did not change the glycerin part of it alone, and it's because of the glycerin, and I was just trying to be stupid and be thinking that it's not because of the glycerin, because my sister's applying it. If she's not allergic and if it's doing miracles on her, it's definitely an amazing product and all that. But then it's not necessary that something your sister is not allergic to, you also won't be allergic to it. Every individual is a different person, so it changes. And the second thing I would want to tell you guys is that use natural products as much as possible, because natural products are things which you will not be allergic to. Like of late, to get rid of all those inflammations and all that on my skin that happened because of glycerin, I actually started using turmeric and milk on my skin. This again, like I told you, it might not suit everyone, because it might not suit the people who are lactose intolerant. It might not suit the people who cannot take turmeric. I really have not heard about some people like that, but then I don't know, there might be people for whom turmeric does not suit. So try it out on your skin. If it suits you, well and good, you can continue. And what I would like to say is, yes, turmeric does give you a kind of a yellowish tint, but trust me, it's amazing. Like, it's actually amazing. You can just wash it off after that with a face wash and apply some cream, and you would not feel that yellowish tint. Plus, you're in quarantine, babe. Who's even gonna see so much and judge you? So just be chill. Like, even right now, I had applied turmeric before applying, before getting my makeup and all that done, and before washing my face. Big deal. Does it show? Right? No, right? So that's what I would suggest you. Like, try as much as natural products. If you have your grandparents around you, trust me, you're very lucky. Just go and ask them. They'll give you the best skincare products. Two things that my grandmom used to recommend is, one is lactocalamine. What am I even blabbering? Lactose. Yeah, lactocalamine. And the second thing is Vicco turmeric cream. You can try out the same if you want to, if you don't have your grandparents to help you out. This is something my grandmom used to say, and to be honest, I'm stupid to not follow it, because I really know what's the value of it, because when she was there were times where I used to use it and it used to be amazing on my skin. The third and the last thing that I want to say is basically that, so the third and the last thing that I wanted to say is basically that, I know I'm repeating it, I know I said it 5 seconds back, but then I told you it's an uncut video, so I'm gonna do it. You can use Colgate to get rid of your pimples. That's something that really works. Like, try not to burst your pimples, something that I do a lot and I can't stop myself from doing. But yeah, if you can, please try not to break it, and instead apply Colgate and go to sleep. The next day, trust me, your pimples size would have reduced a lot. You do this for like 2-3 nights and you're sorted. Your pimple would definitely be like way better than it was, and it would ensure that it does not leave a mark on your face. I have also heard a lot of people say that pimple marks also do go off by using Colgate, though I've never tried it. Do try it and let me know in the comment section below whether it really worked for you. So now I would like to tell you the fourth thing, the thing that I also follow a lot and I feel really works for your skin, is basically washing your skin. Washing your face twice daily. This is something that my mom always suggests, and I feel it's very important for your skin. It also lets your skin breathe a lot of fresh air. So make sure you wash your skin twice every day. That's like hardly, does not even take a lot of time. wash your skin daily and apply some kind of a cream on it if you're not an oily skin person. If you're an oily skin person, I don't know, I wouldn't suggest using a very heavy cream, but then yeah, you can use a cream on your face because it will help protecting your pores and ensuring that it does not get clogged with all kind of dirt and all that. That's all. Thank you for watching my video. Please do like, share and subscribe the video if you like the video. Also, don't forget to mention in the comment section how I can improve, or if you have any suggestions or any topics that you would want me to make a video on, and I would definitely make one. Thank you.